This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good afternoon, and welcome once again to the baseball field on the North Mason School District campus in Belfair, Washington. A very busy place today, Jerry. You got a track meet going on at Phil Pugh Stadium. You've got a softball game over the hill at the softball field. You got a tennis match, I think, behind us.
Yes.
On the hill. And we've got baseball. It's a pretty busy place today.
Yeah, 4 activities for sure.
Well, today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has an Olympic League baseball game featuring the North Mason Bulldogs and the North Kitsap Vikings. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for today's game is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich? Glad to be back.
Yesterday, we watched North Mason fall to Olympic 11-0. Not only did the Bulldogs lose the game, but had 2 players suffer injuries. Boston Stanley, the starting pitcher, felt something in his elbow that took him off the mound, and Cole McCormick, the starting catcher, had a ball hit him in the throat and was taken out of the game and eventually ended up at a hospital. And Jerry, you got the update. He's out.
I do. Cole McCormick will not be playing tonight. But Boston Stanley will be the designated hitter.
Okay, just won't be pitching. Yeah, that's what
no, he will not be pitching.
I talked to the coach after the game and asked him what was going on. And it's just Boston felt something in his elbow, and the rule is just stop. Don't push it because you've got to figure out what it is before.
Absolutely.
No damage at this level at all. So, after yesterday's loss, North Mason has a 4-5 overall record, 3-4 in the Olympic League. North Kitsap is 7-3 on the season, 6-1 in league play. The Vikings also played yesterday and beat up Port Angeles 7-1. Now, this is the second meeting of the season between North Mason and North Kitsap. In the first meeting on Tuesday, the Vikings walked away with an 8-7 win on a wild pitch in the bottom of the 10th inning, and it was a very bizarre pitch. From what I was told, it was like kind of just hit 2 feet in front of everybody, and nobody knew what to do except for the guy on third who rambled in for the winning score. So looking at the history between these teams, North Kitsap has won the last 17 games with North Mason. You have to go back 10 years to find a Bulldog win over the Vikings. According to Max Preps, North Mason beat North Kitsap 11-3 on April 4th, 2014. Almost 10 years ago to the day. Well, 10 years in a week, it looks like. So, coming up, we'll get you the lineups, the batting orders, and, of course, the first pitch is Olympic League baseball. North Kitsap Vikings at the North Mason Bulldogs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
And we're just moments away from first pitch, so Jerry, you got the lineups. Go for it.
The visiting North Kitsap Vikings under Jeff Weibel. Leading off, batting first is number 7, Alex Elton, the shortstop. Batting second is the center fielder, number 22, Spencer Gillespie. Batting third, number 44, the right fielder, Tate Stearns. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 2, Nolan Roll. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 11, Noah Sorensen. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 10, Jonathan Bork. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 16, Aaron Groch. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 3, Grayson Pritchard. Batting ninth will be number 17, second baseman, Chase McDaniel. And number 15, Aiden Reister will be playing left field, but I don't believe will be hitting.
Okay.
Okay.
And let's go with the defense here.
Okay. North Mason at second base, number 3, Skylar McLean leading off. Batting second, number 8, Will Broughton, the left fielder. Batting third, the first baseman, number 10, Kingston Sarabukoff. And batting cleanup will be the pitcher, number 5, Caden Atencio. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 14, Boston Stanley. Batting sixth, the catcher, Calvin Rice. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 4, Dylan Prudhoe. And batting eighth will be Leland Lopes, the third baseman. And batting ninth will be the center fielder, number 7, Dan Jones. Stepping in right now is number 7, the shortstop, Alex Elton, leading off for the Vikings.
So I'm going to go to my trusty sheet here, if I could get the right one, and give you some info on number 7. If I get to the right sheet here, Jerry. He takes ball 1, by the way. Okay. And he's waiting for the next pitch. And he grounds one right by the glove of Leland Lopes into left field, and there is a leadoff single for the Vikings. 1 on and nobody out.
And now up is your second hitter, number 22, the center fielder, Spencer Gillespie.
Now maybe I can see. I put the list down, and Jerry gets me to do it again. So Gillespie, what did he have? Where is he? He was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs, scored a run. I believe that's against Port Angeles yesterday. Throw over to first. And it's back safely. So we didn't mention it. Caden Atencio's on the mound for the Bulldogs. Pitch on the way, runner goes, 5 ball. That's out of play over everybody's head. And almost to the tennis courts behind us, Jerry.
I was talking to the coach, and I asked about Caden Atencio, the pitcher for the Bulldogs. He throws in the mid-70s. He relies a lot on his 2- and 4-seam fast pitch.
All right, so the 0-1. It's a fly ball, and this one again is out of play over heads. So 0-2. So 2 pitches, 2 swings, 2 fouls, 2 strikes. We got Elton over on first base. He'll take his lead there. The 0-2 to Gillespie. Runner goes, throw to second, and slide in there, avoiding the tag is Elton, so he's safe there at second. And that pitch was a ball.
On deck is Tate Stearns, the right fielder, number 44. Got 1 runner in scoring position now for the Vikings.
And a 1-2 count on Gillespie. Waiting for the pitch from Atencio. There's a fly ball. That one's hooking foul and out of play up the first baseline. Kind of hit that into the wind. I don't think the wind's strong enough to change the trajectory of that, but it sure looked that way.
Yeah.
So because we're, the
I would agree with you on that.
Yeah, the wind's right in our face, but it's pretty light. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gillespie. Here's the kick and the throw from Atencio. That one's going to be fouled off. Nice play over there by Stearns. Is it Stearns? On deck? I'm sorry. Can't read your writing here, Jerry.
Yeah, Tate Stearns is on deck.
Looks like Stevens on this sheet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, my fault.
It's all right. No big deal. I can look at the other sheet. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out and 1 on. Runner at second base for the Vikings. Top of the first pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 2. Gets away from the catcher. That's Calvin Rice. Now, Calvin was called up from JV to play this game, Jerry, because of Cole McCormick's injury. And I got to give props to Javon Kelly, who came in as the catcher yesterday. Did a great job, although
He hadn't caught for a year.
Yeah, for like a year. Yeah. So 2-2 pitch, and that'll be 3-2. If I catch up on my graphics, so the count goes full to Gillespie.
And a great experience for Calvin Rice.
Yeah, well, I also heard that he can play anywhere on the field. So, see how he does. So here's the 3-2 pitch to Gillespie. Pitch on the way. Fly ball, that's going to go out of play. And the count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And Alex Elton will need to go back to second base.
Nice little trot over there. He got almost to third base by the time
He did,
realized that was a foul ball. He's got some speed out there at second base. Elton dancing around there, and there is a walk, and that will send Gillespie to first base. So 2 on, nobody out.
And Tate Stearns up, the right fielder, number 44.
Jerry, you have that sheet there. So
I do, and I can certainly.
You can do that while I'm trying to catch up on the graphics.
Yes.
That's legitimate. So 2 on, nobody out for the Vikings here. Look at the number 44.
Okay.
It's easier that way.
Yeah, he was 0 for 1, did have an RBI and 2 walks
Yeah, that
in the
was
last game against North Mason.
Right. You got that. The top sheet, if you look at the top of that, is going to
You want me to go with the top sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So first pitch in there for, looked like a good pitch, but it's a ball. It's a ball 1.
Well, he was 1 for 4 against Port Angeles.
Yeah. So 1-0 to Stearns. Pitch on the way. Throw to third. And they got him at third.
Yeah, nice throw by Rice, the catcher. Good tag by Lopes.
But on the play, Gillespie made his way to second. But there's 1 down now for the Vikings here in the top of the first, with the runner at second base now. And the count's 1-1. Pitch on the way, that's going to be ball 2. It's a 2-1 on the count. 1 out, 1 on. Seems very quiet. Oh, I see why it's very quiet here. I don't have the mic, the crowd mic going here. There we go. A little bit of a delay there. Clean off the home plate.
And we'll be letting you know how the hitters are doing in their last game.
As much as we can. Pitch on the way. That's going to be outside for ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Stearns. Next pitch on the way. And that one's going to get away from Rice, so the runner's going to go to third. That'll be Gillespie over at third now. And runners at the corners as Stearns heads to first.
On a walk. And now up is number 2, the third baseman, Nolan Rowe. And Nolan, against Port Angeles yesterday, was 0 for 1. Did have a walk.
Okay. And against in the first game against North Mason, Jerry?
Yeah, the first game he had against North Mason, he was 1 for 2, had an RBI.
All right. So I'll get Jerry to do all the dirty
Yeah,
work.
let me do that. Yeah, that takes it off of your plate.
First pitch in there for a strike. So that's strike 1. Okay, to Rowe.
And Nolan's a cleanup hitter.
Got runners at first and second. Runner goes. There's a little fly ball. It's going to drop into left field for a base hit. 1 run's going to come in and score. And
Spencer Gillespie scored.
Yeah, and that will be a RBI single with 1 out. One in.
And now up is your designated hitter, number 11, Noah Sorensen. And he was 1 for 2 yesterday against Port Angeles. Had a hit. And against North Mason, he was 1 for 1.
Okay. Waits for the first pitch from Atencio in there. Just outside, a little bit high for ball 1. Runners at first and second for the Vikings. They're up 1-0 here, top of the first inning. We're in Belfair today. Olympic League Baseball, the Battle of the North. North Mason versus North Kitsap. Pitch on the way. That's going to be strike at the outside corner.
Yeah. Stearns is on second, and Rowe is on first for the Vikings.
So 1-1 is count. Next pitch on the way. That's high for ball 2, 2-1. Here's the 2-1, a swing and a miss, making it 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Or, yes, 1 out, 2 on. That's right. I'm sorry. Let's get it right here. Thought it was a bunch of 2s. It's only several 2s.
Only 1 out, though.
Yeah, only 1 out, but 2 on. 2-2 is the count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Sorensen goes down swinging for the second out.
And now up is number 10, the pitcher, Jonathan Bork. And Jonathan was 1 for 3 against Port Angeles. Port Angeles had an RBI and scored a run. He did not. We don't have any statistics for him against North Mason.
Right. Don't believe he played. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be in the dirt. Nice stop by Price, but the runners do head up a base. So runners at second and third now for the Vikings.
So Bork can help his cause here. Got 2 runners in scoring position.
Steps back in, waits for the 1-0 from Atencio. Here's the kick and the throw. Outside for ball 2. Trying to get him to swing for those outside pitches, Jerry. Just missing that corner.
Yeah, he throws a fastball about 80% of the time.
So here's the 2-0. Still a bit outside. That's ball 3. Bork will get back in there.
Bork will probably be taking.
Yep, and that's going to be low and inside, and that's a walk. And so Bork will head to first base, and the bases are loaded.
And now up is Aaron Groch, the first baseman. And Aaron was 0 for 1 against Port Angeles, did have 2 walks and did score a run against. He did not play or did not hit, according to our statistics, against North Mason.
Yeah. That was on Tuesday. Quite a game up there from what we heard. And wild pitch. We've got a delay here as the pitching coach is out there to chat it up with Atencio. So I like this. We'll get this up. So the home plate umpire is going to go out there and break up the huddle, get everybody back to playing some ball. All right. Let's start getting rid of some stuff here, Jerry. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe as I destroy my equipment. That's all right. It's all part of it. So Gorch waiting for the first pitch. Takes strike right down the middle of the plate for strike 1. Again, the bases are loaded. 2 out, 1 in for the Vikings here. Top of the first inning. Here's the 0-1. Just outside for ball 1, 1-1. Again, the bases are loaded. Here's, oh, that was a
good stop,
good
by the
stop,
catcher.
yeah. You notice that he immediately looked over his head.
Yeah.
Instead of looking down where the ball was, because it's a little harder to find it when it's in the air than it is when it's sitting in front of you. But it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Gorse.
Yeah, Aaron can be very selective right now on the pitch he wants.
Here's the 2-1 from Atencio. Just a bit outside and low for ball 3. So 3-1 is count.
So it'll be interesting to see if he's going to take here or the ball or what. Let's see what happens here. Whether he's going to swing or not.
Here's the kick and the pitch. There's a foul ball that goes over our heads. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And the runners will be running.
Again, we have the bases loaded. Bork at first. Rowe at second. Stearns over at third. Pitch on the way. And that'll walk in a run.
So give Aaron Groch a RBI for that walk. And coming in to score is Tate Stearns.
So that makes it 2-0. Trying to get my...
And now up is your catcher, number 3, Grayson Pritchard. And Grayson was 0 for 1 against Port Angeles, did walk. And against North Mason, he was 0 for 3.
Waiting for the first pitch with the bases loaded and 2 in, 2 out. Pitch on the way a little high and inside for ball 1. I told Jerry when we were driving up here, when I picked him up, they didn't need his coat. I was wrong. It's a little chillier than yesterday. Pitch on the way. There's a strike. For 1 ball and 1 strike. Because yesterday was a beautiful day.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day yesterday.
Today, so far, is nice enough for baseball. Just a little bit more cloud cover. Here's the 1-1. It's going to be low and outside for ball 2, so a 2-1 now. Bases loaded, 2 out, 2 in for the Vikings here in their half of the first inning. Here's the 2-1.
Ooh, just missed that corner.
Missed it, yeah, so it makes it 3-1.
Yeah, Chase McDaniel is on deck for North Kitsap. Yeah, that was a close.
That was close, just enough outside. So here's the 3-1. There's a strike. This time on the inside corner.
Okay, got the same situation as we did in the last for the last batter. Runners will be running.
So the bases are loaded, 2 out. Pitch on the way. Line drive, that's going to get into the glove of McLean. He'll throw to first, get the out there. And that will do it for the Vikings here in their half of the first, but they do get 2, leave 3. And North Mason's coming to bat. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. And we're back for the bottom of the first inning, 2-0 North Kitsap.
Yeah, North Kitsap had 2 runs on 2 hits. 3 people were left on base, no errors committed by North Mason. Leading off for the Bulldogs will be number 3, Skylar McLean, the second baseman. And Skylar,
Yeah, gotta go to the second sheet. Sorry, Jerry.
yeah, Skylar yesterday against Olympic was 1 for 4, had 2 walks, and 2 runs scored.
Oh no, that must be a mistake on that one.
Yeah,
'cause
because
they
you
didn't
said it was 11 to
0. That could be wrong.
Oh, that was the North Mason
was-
game. Let's see. What? No,
No.
that was against North Kitsap.
Yeah.
I apologize. That was against North Kitsap. So,
So
I was
yesterday.
correct on that. Yeah. And that was a couple days ago. He was 0 for 2 yesterday against Olympic.
Yeah, the
Thank you for the correction.
Yeah, the Bulldogs did only manage 3 hits, and I only discovered that
Yeah.
when I went through my scribbles on my sheet this morning. Here's the first pitch to McLean. That's a ball.
Well, I thought I should be here today. I was playing hooky yesterday.
Oh, Jerry's a busy man, so I don't blame him for telling me no, can't make it when I give him a day's notice.
Well, I enjoy helping you.
There's a swing and a miss on the next pitch. So 1-1 is the count. Might help if I bring up your graphics here, folks, so you can see. So here's the 1-1 to the leadoff batter for the Bulldogs. Fastball just outside and a little bit low for ball 2. So 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball chopper. Going to be scooped up there by Rowe. Throw to first and tagging him out. It'll be Gorsh, and that's out number 1 for the Bulldogs. It's a good play. He didn't go to the bag. He just said, oh, I'm to step off the bag. So
Smart move
yeah,
by the
I'll
first baseman.
just tag him out instead, which is, as Jerry said, smart move.
And
Good
now
reaction.
up is the left fielder, number 8, Will Broughton. And he was 1 for 1. He got one of the 3 hits.
He did.
And had a walk yesterday.
First pitch to him is low for ball 1. He also did the majority of the pitching after Boston Stanley went out. And he
That's
struggled
too
from
bad.
time to time, but yeah, he.
But I'm glad that Boston still is able to play, and that's good. That's good news.
Next pitch in there for strike 1 called, so 1-1. 1 out, nobody on for the Bulldogs. Trailing 2-0. William Broughton at bat. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little foul off his leg. Makes it 1-2. Again, 1 out. Nobody on for the Bulldogs. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called, and down he goes, looking.
And now up is number 10, Kingston Sarabakoff. He's your first baseman, and he was 1 for 1, so he did have one of the 3 hits and was hit by a pitch.
There's a strike on the outside corner, and that hit by the pitch was the reason why there were helmets, because it hit him right here in the helmet.
Oh, boy.
And, yeah, he shook it off, trotted over to first base like nothing happened, but that's why you wear the helmets. Strike 2 called there. It's a great example of why you need to wear helmets. So 0-2 to Sabrakov. A swing and a miss, and down he goes. That'll do it for the Bulldogs here in their half of the first. We head to the second, 2-0, North Kitsap. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
This is a first responder, and same here. But did you know that these are first responders too? I just got hit! The towing industry is 15 times deadlier than all other private industries combined.
You see that?
You can change that by following the simple rule, slow down, move over.
It's the safe thing to do.
And
It's the law.
make our freeways safer.
Slow down, move over.
And we are back here for the second inning of play. New pitcher for the Bulldogs. It's Leland Lopes. Jerry, go ahead.
I like that new move over law.
Yeah.
You have to move over for every type of emergency vehicle.
Yeah, and it's a good idea if you just see a car on the side of the road. If you have room, move it over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or at least if you can't move over, at least move into the left part of the lane and
Right.
slow down about 5 miles or 10.
So Lopes is on the mound for the Bulldogs. I'm trying to see who's over at third base.
Okay.
Hold on a second here, Jerry, before I finish
All
my
right.
thought here. Danner Jones is over on third.
All right.
And I guess Broughton's not out there anymore. No, he's in left field.
Okay.
So now we got it all figured out. I'm going to have to change everything.
And
Go ahead.
leading off for North Kitsap here in the top of the second is the second baseman, Chase McDaniel. And Chase yesterday did not bat against North Mason. He was 1 for 1, had a walk, and scored 2 runs against North Mason.
So Lopes is the pitcher, and the wind kicks up just a tad bit here. Not necessarily a good sign. I haven't been able to update my little cheat sheet there. But here's first pitch inside, and it's going to be ball 1.
Now, have we seen Lopes pitch yet?
I have not.
I haven't. Well,
Yeah.
I haven't either. Now there's a question by the coach for North Kitsap. Let's see what's going on here.
Probably he didn't get the change in pitcher in positions. That's what I'm assuming.
thinking you're right. Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out who. Oh, okay. So Atencio's in center field now. There's a check swing. And called a ball though. He didn't go.
Because I did not see the coach for North Mesa report to the home umpire. So I think that's why he was questioning it.
But obviously it was. Here's a pitch on the way. There's a line drive. It's gonna drop in foul.
Nice
So-
try by the
So
nice
Brett-
try by the first baseman.
Yeah, so Breakoff just extend every bit of his body to try to get to that
Yeah,
ball.
he
He
did.
just couldn't get there in time. It's almost like he was trying to save it in bounds from basketball or something. Not quite. So it's 2-1, the count. Here's a pitch on the way. There's another swing and a foul off, so it makes it 2-2. Boy, that's interesting. The wind just stopped and the temperature
Yeah.
rose. That was just very interesting. As McDaniel waits for the 2-2 pitch from Leland Lopes.
And it's okay if it stops for the whole game.
Yeah, that's fine. We're perfectly happy with that. So here's the 2-2 to McDaniel. Fastball, that's going to get by Lopes at the pitcher. Bobbled out there by Trudeau. And McDaniel was safe on first base, no throw.
I'm going to give it an air.
Okay, Jerry. You got the book, so I'm going to
Yeah,
let
I
you do
know,
that.
and I want to be, I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to mark it to.
So
Okay, now up is your left fielder, number 15, Aiden Reister. And Aiden did not bat in yesterday's game against Port Angeles. He did play against North Mason, and he was 1 for 1, had a walk and 2 runs scored. So he had a pretty good night.
here's the 1-0, and he'll hit a fly ball out to center field. Atencio gets it on the run there, and that'll be out number 1. for the Vikings, and the runner holds it first. McDaniel.
And now up is number 22. And this is Spencer Gillespie. Gillespie had a walk and scored and came across on the first run back in the first.
First pitch was a ball. From my angle, that looked like a good pitch, but I'm way off to the right side, so I'm not in a good position to call any kind of balls and strikes. Next one in there, that one hit the corner for strike one, so 1-1. 1 on, 1 out for the Vikings as Gillespie waits for the 1-1. Ooh, inside, made him lift up his leg for ball 2. He's actually, it looked like he was like, I should have let that hit me on that. Maybe not.
Now, on first base is Alex Elton.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that got on by way of an error.
Fly ball over to left field. That's going to drop into the corner for a base hit. Heading to third. Rounding there. Here he comes in. Slides in. Tagged out. They got him. Out at home, and on the play, however, Gillespie makes his way over to third.
Nice tag by Rice.
And a pretty good throw.
Very good throw. So they
that's-
nailed Elton there. And now up is number 44, Tate Stearns, who came across on the second run and had a walk back in the first.
So 2 down now for the Vikings here. 1 on, and that is over on third base. First pitch in there is a ball. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything updated here, folks. There we go. Here is the 1-0. That hits the outside corner for strike 1. So 1-1 to Stearns.
Yeah, and he was 1 for 4, had an RBI against Point Angeles.
Yeah, you can discard all that stuff.
We don't need to do
we
that
don't need that.
because
Yeah,
it's through.
yeah, right.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
Next pitch on the way is outside and low for ball 2.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you could probably just flip it over to the North Mason sheet because they've only had 3 batters.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Got it.
So it's 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on, runner at third base, and that is Gillespie. Batters is Stearns. He'll take ball 3 there. Just a little bit low. So 3-1. Lopes taking his time. Here's the pitch. It's a fly ball center field. I think that might get there. Nope, it's going to be caught out there by Javon Kelly, and that'll end the inning. Well, the Vikings get a couple of hits, leave 1 out there. Still lead at 2-0. We'll head to the bottom of the second on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And we head to the bottom of the second inning, 2-0 North Kitsap. North Mason coming to bat.
Well, on that There was no runs by North Kitsap. They did have one triple, but the left fielder, Will Brown, what a beautiful throw to the catcher to prevent that third run from coming in.
Right.
And now up is Caden Atencio, who is now playing center field. And
takes ball 1.
And yesterday he was 0 for 2 against Olympic.
Pitch on the way. It's a little looper there that's going to get gloved over there by Rowe at third base, and that'll be out number 1 for the Bulldogs. Here comes a big Boston Stanley, isn't it?
Yeah, the designated hitter, number 14. I'm glad to see him out there playing.
He looks like a man. I really got to tell you, he's a big boy.
He is. And he was 0 for 2 yesterday.
Yeah, he did. We took him off the mound. He'll swing and hit one foul just because he didn't. You don't want to put the stress on your elbow throwing, but he can bat.
Yeah.
So first pitch was fouled off, so that's strike 1. So 1 out, nobody on for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 1. It was interesting trying to keep up with the book yesterday with the changes and positions and you name it.
Right.
Pretty much everything happened in that game, I think. There's a ground ball. That's going to go foul at the third baseline for strike 2, except for a home run. I'm going to put you that. And no, and there really wasn't a triple or anything like that. But, I mean, as for everything else that could possibly happen, happened yesterday.
Was it over the fence or inside the?
No, it wasn't. There wasn't a home run.
Oh, it was?
There was not. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's all right. So Stanley has a 1-2 count, 1 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 2, so 2-2. Waiting for the next pitch. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Stanley goes down swinging for out number 2.
And now up is your catcher, number 6, Calvin Rice. He did not play yesterday, did he?
No, he wasn't even in the lineup yesterday.
Okay.
Remember, he came out, he was called up because of the injury.
Yeah. Played well today, though.
Yeah, so far, yes, he's done a good job. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he'll hit one foul up the third baseline. So I'm going to safely say if he gets a hit, it'll be his first varsity hit. Don't you think, Jerry?
I don't know if you noticed what he did wrong there. He walked right in front of the catcher of that throw.
Oh, he'll hit one right into the glove of Elton there at shortstop, though. And that'll do it for the Bulldogs here in their half of the second.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, as Jerry says. We head to the third, 2-0. North Kitsap. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
That was close.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we head to the third inning of play. 2-0 in North Kitsap. The Vikings coming to bat.
And now up is the third baseman, number 2, Nolan Rowe. He had a single back in the first inning and had 2 RBIs. So he's the one responsible for those 2 runs on that single.
I have nothing to add, I guess. I'm sitting over here in silence.
Yeah, and Nolan is your cleanup hitter for North Kitsap. And we're in the top of the 3rd.
So here he comes to step in. Waiting for the first pitch from Leland Lopes on the mound. Got Danner Jones over at third base, and remind everybody, Dylan Prideaux at short, Skylar McLean at second, Kingston Sabrayakoff at first. Catcher is Calvin Rice, and the pitcher is Leland Lopes. Pitch on the way. I think that was a changeup, kind of slipped out of his hand for ball 1. Trying something different. It's not the same look of a throw on his arm from my angle for Mr. Lopes.
He had a pretty good inning, Lopes did, last inning.
Yeah, here is his next pitch on the way. Fastball. That's going to be swung and fouled off for strike 1.
Just had that one triple hit off of him, and they kept him from scoring.
Yep. So here's 1-1 to Rowe. Another fastball. That's a high fly ball over there in left field. Broughton on the run to glove it. And that's going to be out number 1.
And now up is number 11, the designated hitter, Noah Sorensen, and he's 0 for 1.
So the outfield for the Bulldogs, it's Broughton in left, Atencio in center, and Kelly in right, just so that you know. Here's the kick and the throw. High, ball 1. Came in there pretty fast, but that was high. So the 1-0 to Sorensen. Fastball just missed again. That's ball 2. It's a bit low. So the first one was high, the second one was low. So the third one right down the middle, you think, Jerry?
Yeah, I think so. Probably. Going to have to.
Well, maybe.
He's going to have to bring it in there.
There's a fly ball that's going to hit the third base and stay fair roll into left field. And Sorensen's on first base, shaking his hand. Might have got a little bit of, that vibration. That was an inside pitch.
Now up is your pitcher, number 10, Jonathan Bork. And Jonathan was stranded back in the first inning. He did have a walk.
Okay. So 1 on and 1 out for the Vikings, leading 2-0 here, top of the 3rd inning. Olympic League baseball for you. Here's first pitch. In there for strike 1. So Bork will step back in. It says that pitch was 76 miles an hour. I don't know where they got that information. Next pitch on the way for ball 1. I didn't realize that the Game Changer app had speeds on it. That's interesting.
Well, that's good.
I don't know how accurate that is, though, but we'll look into that.
Noah Sorensen on first base for the Vikings.
Here's the 1-1. Fly ball, that's going to drop into center field for a base hit.
In the gap there.
Yeah, and Sorensen just kind of trots over to second. He's not in any hurry there.
Yeah.
So runners at first and second for the Vikings.
I was surprised they held him Bork to a single there, but.
Well, anyway. I think it's because Sorensen is not moving too well, and I'm kind of wondering why.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, he ran when he hit that ball. He was holding his wrist, and thinking maybe we get a courtesy runner somewhere here, but they're going to get a courtesy runner.
Yeah, they're going to.
Oh, they're going to get a courtesy runner for Bork at first. It's number 30, and Sorensen is going to go sit down, and number 4 is going to come out.
Good play by the coach. Yeah. And now up is your first baseman, and this is number 16. This is Gorch, Aaron Gorch, And Aaron got the second RBI by way of a walk with the bases loaded, and he got a walk and got a credit for an RBI.
So 1 out and 2 on, swing and a miss on that first pitch.
So we've had back-to-back singles here, Diedrich.
So we got runners at first and second. Let's see if we can give those names here. Cassini's on first. Swing and a fly ball. That's going to be foul over our heads. And Croner is on second base, Jerry. Just so you know.
Oh, because
courtesy
of the
runners.
courtesy runner.
So
I like this rule. I like that courtesy rule, runner rule.
So the 0-2 swing, and that's a fly ball. That's going to drop into right field for a base hit, and runners are going to hold up with bases loaded.
Yeah, I think they learned their lesson. They don't want to gamble. I think the one runner tried to score and got thrown out, so they're a little skeptical of trying to stretch it. And now up is your catcher, number 3, Grayson Pritchard. And Grayson is 0 for 1. He grounded out to the second baseman.
So the bases are loaded and 1 out for the Vikings. They're up 2-0 here in the top of the third. Pitch on the way. Strike right on the plate there for strike 1.
Yeah, North Kitsap has had 3 singles in a row after that first out.
So here's the 0-1. There's a fly ball. That's going to go out of play up on the berm for strike 2. So 0-2. So Pritchard will step back into the batter's box. The bases are loaded. 1 out. Here's the 0-2. Outside for ball 1. Looking to add on here are the Vikings. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be a little ground ball. It's going to be scooped up there and then dropped, and the runner's going to slide in and score as there was no throw. And unfortunately, Joneshead just couldn't keep it in his hand to make a throw.
Yeah, we'll have to give an error there on that. That's the second error committed by North Mason.
So it makes the ball game 3-0 here.
And now up is
number 17.
Yeah, number 17, Chase McDaniel, and he got on by way of an error back in the first inning.
He takes strike on the outside corner for the first pitch. And get another one. Again, the bases still loaded. 1 in, 1 out. We have a courtesy runner there for the catcher. As Pritchard's going to go to the dugout. Coming out is number 5. I don't have that in front of me. Why do I not have that in front of me, Jerry?
Just that rule just allows more players to get participate. I like it.
So it's Kim. It's Marcus Kim on first base. Next pitch in there for ball 1, so 1-1.
Yeah, it was just a little high.
Yeah. Gorsh is at second, and Piscini is at third for the Vikings. So 1 run is in here for the Vikings. They're leading 3-0. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by McDaniel for strike 2. So 1-2. McDaniel step back in. Here's next pitch on the way. That's outside for ball 2. So 2-2. McDaniel will step back in. Here's pitch on the way, swing, and nope, he got a piece of that one, but that is an out. So that's out number 2 for the Vikings with 3 on.
But the catcher was able to hold on.
So 2 down.
And now, back up is number 7?
I can't see. I think so. Here's pitch on the way. Fly ball. It is in foul territory. Sabrekov over there at first base to grab it, and that will do it for the Vikings here in the third. They do add one. They now lead 3-0.
And that was Alex Elton that was a hitter.
Okay. And this is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. We're back here in the bottom of the third inning.
North Kitsap had 1 run on 3 singles. 2 people were left on base, and there was 1 error committed by North Mason.
Yeah, and they lead 3-0. The Bulldogs are coming up to bat now.
Yeah. What's interesting, the pitcher for North Kitsap does have a no-hitter. Dylan Perdeau, the shortstop, number 4, is leading off. And he bats 7th in the lineup.
And he takes strike 1. On the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit low for ball 1, so 1-1. Perdeau waiting for the next pitch. Another 1 hopper there for ball 2, so 2-1. When I see these 1 hoppers, Jerry, I kind of feel that the pitcher's getting tired, and that's never the case. Just a little off target.
Yeah.
So 2 balls and 1 strike to Perdeau. Here's the kick and the throw. That one's going to be fouled straight over our camera. That's 2-2 on the count to Perdeau.
Yeah, Bork has had 3 strikeouts so far in this game. Been pretty effective. Missed the outside corner a few times.
Next pitch on the way. That one's going to be a fly ball. That looks like it's going to drop into center right for a base hit. Perdeau turns the corner at first, and he's going to be sent back. So there is a leadoff single.
And that's the first hit for North Mason here in the ball game. And now up is your pitcher, number 13, Leland Lopes. He started off at third base and now is a pitcher.
He's pitching. So 1 on. And nobody out for the Bulldogs here, and Lopes waiting for the first pitch from Bork. First pitch in there for a little bit low on ball 1.
And this is Leland's first time up.
Yeah, he didn't bat yesterday.
Oh, he didn't?
No, he didn't bat yesterday.
Oh.
Which I found very odd, but he didn't bat yesterday. Here's a pitch on the way. That's inside and high for ball 2. So 2-0 to Lopes. You got Perdeau over there at first base.
Yeah, Leland's a pretty good football player.
Yeah, linebacker, I believe.
Yeah.
If I remember right, going back to the
on deep, yeah, on defense.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he played offense.
I don't think he did. There's a fly ball, high center field coming in. Gillespie going to adjust and grab it for the out there, and Perdeau has to try back to first base. So 2 away. Or 1 away, excuse me, for the Bulldogs.
Now up is Danner Jones, the center. He's not playing center field, is he?
No, he's over at third.
That's right.
He's at third.
That's right. And this is his first time up. And
he didn't play yesterday either. I don't believe. Can't remember him yesterday, so your first pitch to him is outside and ball one.
You are correct. Yeah, he didn't bat yesterday.
Well, he didn't play. I don't remember
he didn't
seeing
play.
him. I don't remember seeing him on the field. Must have been a day off for him. Let's put it that way. So 1 ball to Jones. Pitch on the way. That's going to be strike 1 called.
Yeah, it was a nice pitch right on that outside corner.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, trailing 3-0. Bork with another pitch on the way. That's just outside, a bit low for ball 2.
He held up on that.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to go. So again, you got Dylan Prideaux over at first base for the Bulldogs. Takes his lead there. Here's the 2-1. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. And, ooh, they just missed the tag. As Prideaux got there a little bit, got to the bag just before the tag on his back.
That was the only thing he could do.
Yeah. Oops, let's see here.
So a steal by Dylan Prideaux.
And now Prideaux is on second base.
Scoring position.
Yep. So 2-2 the count. 1 out, 1 on. Bulldogs looking to try to get something going here. Stanner Jones will step back in with that 2-2. Here's the pitch, fastball. Strike 3 called on that outside corner for out number 2.
And that's the 4th strikeout for the pitcher. Let's see.
This should be the top of the order, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's Skylar McLean, number 3, second baseman. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to the 3rd baseman back in the 1st.
Waiting for the first pitch here. Again, Tanner Jones, a second. He'll swing and he'll hit a fly ball right there to left or right field. It's gloved there, turning the corner, coming in to score is Jones, and heading to 3rd is McLean on the throw in. So there's a first run for the Bulldogs. And McLean ends up on second base and making it 3-1. Yeah, and the RBI too, Jerry.
Yes, that is correct. First RBI for North Mason. And now up is number 8, Will Broughton. He's 0 for 1, but boy, I tell you, he has a good arm out there in the field.
Officially, they're going to give McLean a single.
Okay. Yeah,
officially.
because on that, yeah.
There's a ground ball right up the middle. It's going to be gloved there by McDaniel. Throw to first for the out. On the play, well, it doesn't matter because that'll be out number 3. So the Bulldogs get 1. They leave 1. We head to the 4th. It's 3-1. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
So we head to the 4th inning of play, 3-1. North Kitsap with the lead and coming to bat, Jerry.
Yeah, North Mason had 1 run on 2 hits, two singles, and left 1 on base, and there was no errors committed by the Vikings.
So
now up is number 22 for the North Kitsap, Spencer Gillespie, and he had a walk in the 1st, scored and came across on the first run, and also had a triple back in the second.
And he's stepping in, calls timeout, step back out. Sorry, I have to put on my third layer here. It's the wind. It's not terribly
it's
cold.
not that cold.
It's just the wind has a little tiny bite to it. There's a first pitch, and hit that outside corner for strike one. I don't even get my coat on here, Jerry.
It's in the middle 50s right now. So it's not the temperature itself. You're right.
Yeah, it's just the wind coming in from center field. There's a pitch inside for ball one, so 1-1 is the count.
So Spencer is 1 for 1. Had a good night so far.
No, it is now night officially. Pitch on the way. That's going to be ball two. It's a 2-1. Been watching Leland Lopes on the mound, and he holds that ball really tight, it looks like. Watch it when it comes out of his hand. Another ball three. It's almost like he's knuckleballing it, Jerry. Maybe he's a knuckleball thrower, I don't know. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Gillespie. Leadoff batter for the Vikings here in the 4th. They're leading 3-1. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a strike. Knew it was going to be a strike. So the count goes full. It's looking on the berm over by the tennis courts, Jerry. There's cars up there. People sitting on their truck beds to watch this game. It's kind of cool. Pitch on the way. Ground ball chopper. Going to be gloved there by Jones. Throw to first base for the out. So Jones made sure he gloved that one, and that's out number 1.
And now up is number 44, Tate Stearns, the right fielder. He is 0 for 1, flew out to the right fielder back in the second. Did score a run in the first inning. Was the second runner to come across.
First pitch is outside for ball 1. So, Jerry, have you ever played catcher?
Little League, I tried it.
Okay. I didn't, so. There's always an outfielder. Pitch on the way and low for ball 2, so 2 balls, no strikes. Just wanted to know. I mean, those knees have got to be.
On slow pitch now I have played a little bit, but not in hardball except in Little League.
It's a pitch on the way. It's going to be strike 1 called. It's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on for the Vikings here, leading 3-1. Top of the 4th. Ooh, that was high and ball 3. So 3-1. I think Lopes just wants Rice to stand up once in a while, stretch out, get those balls, keep him loose. Here's a 3-1. Strike 2 called. Okay, there we go. So the count goes full. And Stearns waits for the next pitch from Lopes. Right up the middle with that ground ball into center field. Stearns will turn the corner at first and hold there.
Boy, the velocity on that single up the middle. Leland tried to glove it, but he couldn't.
I don't think he
tried.
had a chance.
He did not have a chance.
So it's a 1-out single for Stearns.
Yep, and now up is Nolan Rowe, your third baseman. Nolan is 1 for 2, had a RBI back in the first inning on a single and flew out in the third.
He'll take first pitch as a strike on the outside corner. So 1 on and 1 out, and the 0-1 is the count to Rowe. Stearns on first base. Here's the pitch on the way. That one looked like a good pitch, but it's a ball. So 1-1. So here's my ones. One ball, 1 strike, 1 on and 1 out.
And 1 run. Well,
Not
that was for
last.
North Mason.
Yeah. Next pitch in there for ball 2. So
Don't know why I said that.
I don't know, because you wanted it to be 1-1 and 1-1.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Just erase what I said.
So it's 2-1 now. Count to Rowe. Stearns over at first base, 1 out. There's a fly ball. That one's shallow center field. Coming in to get it is Tencio, and that'll be out number 2 for the Vikings.
And now up is your designated hitter, number 11, Noah Sorensen. Noah Sorensen. And he is 1 for 2, had a single back in the 3rd, and scored, came across on the 3rd run.
Okay. So 2 down now. Pitch on the way. That one's going to get away from Rice, so making his way over to second base with a little stumble, Stearns.
Oh, wild pitch there?
Yeah. So runner now in scoring position. Stearns is on second base with 1 out. And a 1-0 count. That's, well, actually, that's right. Wait a minute, Jerry. We got a different batter here. It's Croner.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Here's next pitch is ball 3. Sneaking in those changes, are they? Yeah.
Oh, okay, Keith
Connor.
Connor. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Thank you.
So he's 3 balls and no strikes. 2 out, 1 on.
So this is the first time, and he walks his first up at bat attempt.
So runners now at first and second for the Vikings.
And let's see.
Number 10.
Yeah, number 10, the pitcher, Jonathan Bork. He is 1 for 1, had a walk in the first and a single in the 3rd.
So Bork will step in.
Aaron Groch is on deck.
2 out, 2 on for the Vikings here, leading 3-1. Pitch on the way.
That was close, but a little bit low.
See, the board says that's second ball. That's the first ball, isn't it? Here's the next pitch. Yeah, that's what it is. Now it's ball 2. All right. I'm just doing too many things here.
I'm not seeing any indication from the umpire.
Yeah, well, that usually means they're balls.
Yeah. Well, he's not holding up the
Right,
fingers
yeah. Well, I keep telling our intern, Aiden, that if the umpire doesn't make a real move, that is a ball.
Right, that is
true. So that one was a strike, and you saw him make the strike signal. Yep. So it's 2-1. Strike 2 called, so 2-2 is the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Runners at first and second. Runner at first, turns at second. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Ooh, that hit him. That'll load the bases. And now the bases are loaded for the Vikings. And Rice is going to have a chat with Lopes.
Yeah. Stearns is on 3rd. And
Croner
is on 2nd. And Bork is on 1st.
It's going to be Piscini because there's courtesy runner.
Okay.
So he's on 1st.
Thank you.
I got the cheat sheet here in the iPad. If you people were to look at this and they'd go, how many computers do you need? Because I've got a computer for the commercials. I've got a phone for my monitor. I've got my tablet here, which is my YOLO box, which runs the switching and the whole thing. And I got 2 iPads. Technology. Oh, and plus the mixer. And then I got the old school stuff over here that Jerry fills out for me and I'm not even using. Either way, so the median of the mound has been broken up.
And Aaron Groch steps back in.
And he'll hit the first pitch right into center field. Drop in, 1 run will score. Makes it 4-1, and the throw in is way off, but the bases are going to remain loaded.
So give Aaron Groch a RBI on the single, and Tate Stearns came across the plate to make it 4-1 North Kitsap. And now up is number 3, your catcher, Grayson Pritchard. And Grayson is 0 for 2.
So 3 on, 2 out, and 1 in for the Vikings. First pitch to Pritchard is a ball. And a 4-1 game here. Top of the 4th. Pitch on the way. Reaches for that one, fly ball. Left field, Kelly on the run, dropped it. Couldn't get to it. 1 run will score. Here comes another run to come in to score, and the throw is on target. 2 more are added on here.
Yeah. I'm going to give that a single, and because he made a good attempt at trying to catch that.
Yeah, couldn't quite get to it.
And 2 RBIs by Grayson Pritchard on that. And so we do have 2 people in scoring position for North Kitsap. And now up is number 17, Chase McDaniel. Chase is 0 for 2.
And he takes strike 1.
Jonathan Bork came across, and so did Aaron Groch. And that makes it now 6-1.
Runners at second and third now. 2 out. All this damage has been done with 2 out, by the way, folks.
No, that's good.
There's a swing and a flying ball. This one's in foul territory at the first base line. So Breakoff can't get to it. It goes over the fence there into the bullpen.
Good effort.
Good effort for strike 2. Runners have to head back to their appropriate bags. So Groch will head to third, or head back to third. Kim in there for the courtesy runner at second.
And Chase is going to trying to score 2 more for North Kitsap.
3 are in here in the inning. And the 0-2 to McDaniel. Here's the pitch. That one a little off target for ball 1. Good job by Rice to deflect that and then track it down.
He's doing a good job out there. He's an underclassman. I'm not sure.
I believe he's a freshman.
Is that right?
I believe he's a freshman. I'm not sure I'm not
I think
positive.
I heard that too.
Yeah, I believe he's a freshman. Here's the 1-2 swing and a miss, and that will do it for the Vikings here in the 4th. They do add on. They lead 6-1. We head into the bottom of the frame. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we're back for the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, and North Kitsap had 3 runs on 3 hits, left 1 on, no errors by North Mason. And leading off for the Bulldogs is the first baseman, number 10, Kingston Sarabakov. How do you say it?
Sabrayakov.
Sabrayakov.
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
All right,
All
good.
right.
And he's 0 for 1.
Swings at the first pitch and misses for strike 1.
Yeah, we want to make sure we say these right. And,
Oh, they'll let us know if we get it wrong. Or I'll hear about it.
No, I will.
Yeah. Check swing on that next pitch, and it's ball 1, so 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to make sure we recognize the players properly.
So Bork is throwing in the mid-70s on his speeds, just according to the app.
Is that right? Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a fastball that's going to be fouled off over the top of the fence, or strike 2. Yeah. Let's see what this one comes up at. There's a delay between what actually happens and then what shows
That's really
up here.
neat that they have that feature.
Yeah, they do.
I like that.
That was 75.
Okay.
So here's next fastball, strike 3 called, and Zabrekov is out.
Is that a little faster on that one?
Oh, have to give it a moment to tell you,
okay.
Jerry.
So it takes a moment.
Yeah, it does take a moment.
And now up is Caitlin Atencio, who is now playing center field, is 0 for 1, flew out to the third baseman.
Actually did not register that pitch for speed. Here's first pitch to Atencio, and he fouls that one off. Just letting you know. Some neat stuff on the Game Changer app, and this is not an ad for them, but it is worth it to take a look at it. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss for strike 2.
Well, it's allowed us to be accurate at the end of the game.
It does. I do have to say that some teams do not use it. Olympic does not use it. North Mason will upload the stuff later. In most cases, there's another swing and a miss, and Atencio goes down swinging for out number 2. It is a good tool for the coaches, and I believe it is free to have. Now, as a subscriber, you might have to pay to get some of the features.
That was a 6th strikeout for the North Kitsap pitcher.
So 2 away for the Bulldogs here.
And up now is Boston Stanley, and Boston is 0 for 1. And he was.
He just got hit by the pitch.
Yep, he did.
So he'll head to first base. And there's a base runner for the Bulldogs with 2 out. And it'll bring up Rice for catcher for the Bulldogs.
Bork has a 2-hitter so far going into the 4th here. Right. And up now is number 6, Calvin Rice, the catcher, and he's 0 for 1. Flew out to the shortstop back in the 2nd.
So Rice will step in with Stanley over at first base. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss for strike 1. So here's the 0-1 to Rice. 2 down and 1 on. Pitch on the way. High ball 1-1-1. Stanley over at first base after being hit by a pitch. He'll take his lead. Here's the 1-1. And Stanley's kind of caught in no man's land. He does manage to slide back to the bag. He was going to go, then he didn't go, and then he was going to go, and then he decided to go back. Oh, it was interesting. A little dance he was going out there.
I don't think he wanted to be in a rundown.
No. So he had to dive back. Get his jersey dirty. Got to get it dirty. Means you played. So 2-1 is the count to Rice. Pitch on the way, fastball. There's a fly ball headed out to left field. On the run out there is Reister for the out, and that'll end the inning. Bulldogs leave a guy out there. We head to the 5th, 6-1, North Kitsap. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
And the fifth inning we go, Jerry, 6-1.
Yeah. North Mason had no runs on no hits. They left one on. Boston Stanley was hit by the pitcher, and there was no errors by North Kitsap. Leading off will be number 7, and he's also the leadoff hitter for them. He's the shortstop, and he's 1 for 3. He had a single back in the first.
Never said his name, Jerry. Is Elton?
Well, let's try that again.
Okay, let's try it again.
Alex Elton.
Thank you.
All right.
Sitting there waiting, you're going through everything else.
Yeah, I know.
He's leading it off, but who is he?
I get so excited.
So it's Elton at bat. First pitch to him. That one takes a hop back to the fence. That'll be ball 1. I'm sorry, we're getting a little silly here.
I can do that for anybody. I can make anybody silly.
It's all right. I got to tell you, there's a nice little crowd around this stadium here. There's a pitch on the way, and that'll be strike 1. As I look around, they're in the outfield. They're up on the berm behind on the third or first base line.
Yeah, they can come down and join us.
Oh, they could. No, I got their cars. Yeah, pitch is in there for ball 2. Kind of went off the glove of Rice. So 2-1 to the leadoff batter of Elton. For the Vikings, leading 6-1 here, top of the 5th inning. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be ball 3. It's a 3-1. Leland Lopes.
Spencer Gillespie on deck.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Lopes with a little bit high on that next pitch, and that'll be a leadoff walk for the Vikings.
And now up is the center fielder, Gillespie, and he has had a triple. He is 1 for 2, also had a walk, and came across as a first run.
And the first pitch to him from Lopes is a swing, and boy, Jerry reacted to that one. That one's fouled right back to Jerry's head. Yeah, so that's strike 1, sorry. We are so lucky to have nice fencing here in front of us. I cannot imagine if it wasn't the fence.
Oh.
We'd be dancing around. There'd be broken equipment everywhere. Runner goes, line to drive into center field. It'll drop in for a base hit. Speeding around second, heading to third. Going to slide in there is, they're going to send the runners back as the ball get away. But they will get 1 to score here, as the ball went into the dugout. The dugout.
Yeah.
So run will come around and score, and that will get Gillespie over to third base on that. Elton came speeding. Man, that was a fast run from first base, Jerry. He made it all the way around to third, and then that ball.
So we give him a double.
Right.
And then we give an error on the throw.
Okay. Yeah.
And now up, I'm not doing my job, the right fielder, Tate Stearns. And Tate is 1 for 2, has a single, and came across on the second run back in the first.
He took a strike on the first pitch. So 1 in, nobody out, 1 on. Strike 2 called there. on the next pitch, as the Vikings now lead 7-1, top of the 5th. Gillespie over at third base for the Vikes. After batting in another run, pitch on the way. That one made me react there, Jerry. The count remains no balls and 2 strikes. And there, it even hit the pole.
Yeah.
It's in front of me, but yeah, made me react. So here's the 0-2. And there's a line drive. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Here comes Gillespie on to score, and making it 8-1.
So give Tate Stearns an RBI and another single. And Spencer Gillespie, like you said, scored. And now up is number 2, the third baseman, Nolan Rowe. And he is 1 for 3. Flown out the last 2 times, but had a single in the first.
It looks like we're going to get a pitching change here.
Yeah.
As Lopes' afternoon on the mound is going to be done, and it looks like Kingston Sabrekov is going to come from first base to get in to be the pitcher. So we'll step aside as he takes his warm-ups. Well, I could be wrong, but we'll tell you all about that when we come back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. 8-1, North Kitsap with the lead.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or
Well, we're sorry about that. I guess my computer just died because it wasn't plugged in. So the computer's...
I wonder if that was because of when it, no.
No, it's got...
is it Carter Smith?
Oh, it is. Okay.
Okay. Carter Smith is coming in and to relieve Leland Lopes.
So I'm going to have to figure out where everybody is. But where did...
I think Leland went back to third.
Okay.
I think.
Well, we'll see when they get through the warm-ups. So I'll have to wait for my computer to
yeah, he'll be playing third.
Oh, see, there it goes. Falls off again. All right. This magnet's not working. Okay. Well, we're going to be without commercials for a while, folks, until my computer decides to boot back up. And, yeah, so Carter Smith. Do we have any information on Mr. Smith in that sheet, Jerry? I don't think I do.
No, you don't. I don't. There is nothing.
No. Okay.
Yes, there is. He
pitched in an inning and the third. 1 earned run, 1 hit, 3 walks.
Yep.
Okay. That was his last outing. That was against Olympic?
Against
Olympic on Tuesday. If I'm reading my notes right.
No, he pitched against North Kitsap.
Okay, on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here. Yeah.
There, okay. I can't see it. I provide Jerry all this information. I have a copy. I just can't get to it right now.
Okay.
So.
Let's see.
What do we have here? I'm going to get back to the game here, as I'm trying to wait for things to reboot.
Stepping back in is...
It is going to be Rowe.
Yeah. And like I mentioned, he is 1 for 3. Did have an RBI and a single back in the first. So, and Rowe is your third baseman for North Kitsap.
Okay, so here's what we have on the infield. Jerry Lopes is at first base. So Kingston Sabrekov is in the dugout. Smith is going to throw a wild pitch there. And heading over to second base is Stearns. And I probably should get the everything updated here. Okay, that's wrong. And that's right. Okay, now we got everything right. No, see, I'm not right. Yeah, no, I'm right. Okay, so runner at second. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to Rowe. Carter Smith on the mound. And there's a foul off the foot, and that gotta hurt.
Yeah. Limping there a little bit.
That hurt. I can hear that hurt. So 2 balls and 1 strike. I'm trying to set the let's set the the defense here. So Carter Smith on the mound. Rice is still catching. Leland Lopes is over at first base. McLean is at second. Perdeau at short. Danner Jones is at third. There's a fly ball. It'll drop into center field for a base hit. Stearns rounds third, heads in to score. The slide. And Rose on first base
and
with an RBI.
That you mentioned that Stearns scored, okay?
Yep.
So give an RBI to Nolan Rowe. And now up is...
I couldn't tell you, Jerry. Can't see the number.
Number 11.
Okay.
And that is Noah Sorensen. And Noah is 1 for 2, has a single and a walk.
First pitch to him is a strike.
As we get into the later innings, I always double check those numbers. You know,
you got to make a mental note to check the on-deck circle and
that's true.
And then move it into your brain for the next at bat. There's the next pitch on the way, and that's going to be strike 2 called on the outside corner.
Yeah, that's definitely correct because and on deck is the pitcher, Jonathan Bork.
There are no outs, and one run is in here for the Vikings. Is that right? Is it 3 runs in? 3 runs in. Excuse me. There's a swing and a foul. I'm so behind because this computer really threw me off. And the count remains 0-2.
No, 3 runs are in. 3 runs are in, Diedrich.
Yeah, 3 runs are in. 1 is on. That's what I'm trying to get to. Rowe is at first base. And why don't I put him on second? I don't know. Sorensen is the batter, and he has an 0-2 count. Here's Smith with his next pitch. That's high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 9-1 is our score, top of the 5th inning. Never did finish the lineup here, but defensively for North Mason. Here's the pitch on the way, a fly ball. That's going to be over everybody's head and out of play. So the count remains 1-2. The outfield is Broughton, Atencio, and Kelly from left to right for the Bulldogs in there. So Sorensen will step back in, waiting for the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch from Carter Smith. Here it comes. Just a bit outside for ball 2. No outs, 3 in, no 1 on for North Kitsap here. Leading at 9-1.
Yeah, North Kitsap has had 2 singles so far in this inning.
Here's the pitch on the way. That's going to be low and ball 3, so the count goes full to Sorensen. There's the 3-2 pitch. Runner goes in there for strike 3, and you'll leave Rowe over there at second base. So that's out number 1 for the Vikings here in the inning.
And now up is number 10, the pitcher, Jonathan Bork. Jonathan is 1 for 1, had a walk also, has a single, and was hit by a pitcher, hit batsman.
So 1 out. First pitch to Bork is a pass ball, and that'll send Rowe over to third base. So runner at third, 1 out, and a 1 ball, no strike count to Bork. Here's pitch on the way. That's a fly ball. That's going to drop into left field for the base hit, and another run will come in to score as a Rowe will tap home.
And give Bork an RBI.
Makes it 10-1.
And now up is Aaron Groch, the first baseman. He is 2 for 2, has 2 singles and a walk. And an RBI. He's got an RBI in the last inning.
So that'll make 4 runs in here in the inning. Only 1 out. Runner over at third base. Or first base, excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't know where my mind is. Pitch on the way. There's strike on the outside corner for strike 1. And I was trying to
get my first opportunity to get to crack you. Doesn't happen very often.
You know, folks, sometimes I get right and left mixed up, and I often get first and third mixed up. There's a fly ball. That is playable in foul territory up the third base line. Jones is going to grab it, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 down for North Kitsap here with the runner at first base. And I'm trying to figure out who that is because it is not Bork. It's number 30 over at first. Who's number 30?
And now up will be number 3, Grayson Pritchard, having to take his catcher's gear off.
Actually, it's going to be somebody different here altogether.
Oh, number 6. Okay, so we'll go with...
is there number 6 on there at all?
Yes, there is, and that is Brandon Wheeler.
Okay.
Brandon Wheeler.
Okay. And what did he do?
Okay.
Since you had his name, it's down there. Doesn't mean he has. We have any.
He
stats.
was 0 for 1 against Port Angeles yesterday.
Okay. So 2 out, 1 on. And 4 in for the Vikings here in the top of the 5th inning. It's 10-1. And Wheeler takes the strike on the outside corner for strike 1. Again, runner at first base. Next pitch on the way. Ground ball chopper. Smith will grab it, throw to first for the out there, and that will end the inning, but the damage was done. North Kitsap leads 10-1. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and I can't do anything right now because
the ads. You can't
my computer is not charged up. Hoping it'll be, well, you know, I do have other things to talk about here. So let's go to every Friday. MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with The Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. And you know what? I just realized I did not post his...
I know. I was looking. I forgot to look in the Olympian on Monday.
No, I'm talking about the one for tomorrow. I got it.
Oh,
and
for tomorrow.
I forgot to get it ready for posting.
I'll have to look at that tomorrow.
It is about school zones and flashing lights.
Boy, I tell you, that is one that needs... A lot of people do not understand the school zone laws. I like it out at Pioneer because it's a flashing yellow light from like 7:30 to 4. And it's so clear.
Yeah. And a lot of those flashing lights are very helpful, and
they are.
The county and City of Shelton have done a good job getting those when they can.
Good.
We do have a new pitcher as well, Jerry. Number 9 is out there. And what's his name? Number 9.
Number 9. Okay. Number 9 is Eddie Bobrovsky.
Okay.
Bobrovsky.
Okay. Now I gotta get my graphics up here.
And North Kitsap had 4 runs on 3 hits, left 1 on, no errors by North Mason. So Bobrovsky's
got a fastball here, Jerry. Just watching him warm up. He's got quite a fastball. Watch this.
Yes, he does. He does have a little velocity there. Eddie Bobrovsky.
Okay. There's probably going to be, let's see. Robotsky, let's see. Wheeler is going to be, is at catching. Gorsh over at first. Kim is at second. Elton at short. Rowe at third. Pacini's out there in left field. Gillespie in center. Stearns in right. Just to inform everybody who's where here. And leading things off for the Bulldogs is Dylan Perdue. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct. Dylan Perdue. And he had a single and has scored the lone run for North Mason. Has had a steal also. So he is 1 for 1 in the ball game.
Takes strike one as we hit the bottom of the fifth. And I'm too busy reading things that I forgot to update the one thing about the bottom of the fifth. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, strike two called. Boy, the dugout really likes these pitches.
He's throwing it in the mid-80s.
Okay, I'll see what the.
Yeah, see if I'm right.
It doesn't say.
It's not saying.
It does not say on that one. We'll try to give you the next one.
Okay.
It's the 0-3 from Robotsky. Another fastball that just missed outside ball one. Let's see what this one clocked in at if it comes up.
Yeah, he's definitely throwing in the 80s.
It's not coming up. Swing and a miss on the next one. That's out number one. So one down for the 82.
82,
82.
Okay. I was surprised. I thought it would have been a little higher than that. Now up is Leland Lopes. And Leland is now playing at first base. And he flew out to the center fielder back in the third. So Leland's got to play three positions tonight.
Ooh, swing and a miss on the first one. Another fastball in there for a strike. See if I can get a number on that one. That'll look a little faster. It'll be low in ball one. That was 83. The previous pitch was 83 before the ball.
Okay.
That's how delayed this thing is, but gives us an idea. And there's a fly ball. That's going to go out of play up on the berm.
I will be interested to see what Matt Carlton is throwing when we get a chance to.
Well, I don't know if they have that feature enacted on their game changer.
Oh.
There's extra equipment that you have to buy to get these things.
Okay.
So there's the 1-2, and Lopes reached for that one and knocked it into the bullpen up the first baseline.
If I remember right, Matt's throwing in the middle 80s.
Right, something like that. So there's a 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lopes, 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch on the way, another fastball inside, and that got him in the lower arm, so Lopes will head to first base.
And now up is number 7, Danner Jones. He's 0 for 1.
So Jones will step in. It's like he's stepping back away from the plate a little bit. Pitch on the way in there for strike 1 on that fastball. So we can get a speed on that pitch. 82.
82, okay.
Pitch on the way. It's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-1 to Jones.
Can you imagine some of these major leaguers are throwing in the low hundreds?
No.
Can you imagine that?
I can't imagine, no. No, I say no. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss by Jones for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on for the Bulldogs here. Bottom of the 5th inning, 10-1 is the score. North Kitsap with the lead. North Mason at bat. Here's a 1-2. That one's a
good stop.
Oh boy, was it for ball 2. Wheeler, great job, and a good thing he has that padding on his chest too. That would have hurt.
And gives Leland a steal there.
Oh yeah, Lopes made it. I'm glad you noticed that, Jerry. I did not. Lopes is on second. There's a swing and a miss by Jones, and that's out number 2.
And that's the second strikeout this inning for the pitcher. And let's see. This is Skyler. Yeah, Skylar McLean, the second baseman. And he is 1 for 2, has an RBI, had a single back in the third.
That first pitch was a ball, but came in really fast. See what that came in? 84. Next pitch. That's a strike down the middle of the plate for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. See if they post that one as well. Here's the next pitch on the way. Another fastball. It's low for ball 2. Yeah, he's running around 84.
Okay.
Mid-80s. That's fast.
Yeah, it is.
That's fast.
It's like
there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. So 2-2 the count. 2 out, 1 on for the Bulldogs. Leland Lopes at second base. The score, North Kitsap 10, North Mason 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and down goes.
So he struck out the side.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, they had the side.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had the hit.
Hit the hit
right.
batter. And we head to the 6th inning of play. North Kitsap up 10-1. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Computers Back. Just what everybody wants to hear.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works. And it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
So we head to the 6th inning of play, 10-1. North Kitsap with the lead and coming to bat. And new pitcher out there for the Bulldogs is Kingston Sabrayakoff. I guess they needed that half inning for him to warm up, get loose. So, Carter Smith pitched the inning. And
Let's see.
Number 5 is going to lead things off.
Yeah. So,
that's going to be Kim. Marcus Kim, I believe, is his name.
Yes,
5?
Marcus Kim.
Yeah, Marcus Kim.
And he was 0 for 1 against Port Angeles.
And over 2.
0 for 2 against North Mason.
On Tuesday, okay.
Right.
Looks like he did pitch, but we don't need to get into that.
Marcus Kim.
Yeah, number 5. He's been out there running a couple times. Courtesy runner. So he'll go.
And he's taken the place of Chase McDaniel.
So they'll lead things off for the Vikings here. They're up 10-1, top of the 6th inning.
And this is the first time that Marcus.
Oh, boy, he hit the first pitch into left field on just that.
That was a shot.
Oh, boy, did you hear that?
That was a shot.
Wow, one pitch and one guy on base.
And now up is number 7, Alex Elton. And Alex is 1 for 3, had a walk back in the 5th, scored a run, had a single in the 1st.
Guess you could call that a bullet. There's another bullet that's up the third base line. That's fair. And here goes Kim for 3 and Elton for 2. And boy, oh boy, 2 pitches in, and there are 2 runners in scoring position for the Vikings.
We'll give him a double there.
Wow.
And so two runners now in scoring position with Marcus Kim on 3rd and Alex Elton on 2nd. And now up is
number 21.
Oh.
New guy.
New guy.
This is Josh Maville, is what I have here.
Yeah, Josh Maville.
And he has not played, as far as we know, in the 2 previous games. Here's first pitch, high, ball 1.
So he's batting in place of Spencer Gillespie.
Here's the 1-0 as a swing and a foul tip on. That's 1-1 the count to Millville. So there's a 1-1 to Myville. Fastball, strike 2 called. See what Kingston's throwing here. If they post it on that pitch. Here's the 1-2. It's gonna be high for ball 2. Well, Kingston's getting there near 70 miles an hour, 69. Just to put a difference in these balls. So it's 2-2 to Myville, and he'll hit a fly ball to center field. That's gonna drop in for a base hit. Here comes Kim around to score, and Elton right on his heels. There's 2 in. Wow. You got speed and you got power.
So give Josh Maville a 2 RBIs, and we have a new hitter, number 31 is coming in, and that will be Greg Moore. Let's see.
I don't think he has anything.
I don't have anything.
So nobody out, and the 2 runs are in for the Vikings, making it 12-1. There's a runner on first base, and Maville.
Did I get the number right on that?
Well,
no, I didn't.
30,
yeah, it's 37.
It's 37.
37,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pitch on the way, and it's high and inside.
And this is Greg's first attempt at bat.
Yeah, it was a ball 1. Here's the kick and the throw. Still a bit low for ball 2. So Morrill will dig in. Maville over there at first base takes his lead. Not a very big lead. Pitch on the way. It's going to be ball 3. So Greg Morrill will step back in. Wait for the next pitch from Sabrakov. He'll get a fly ball that'll drop in there at second base. He'll just step on the bag and get the out there.
So fielder's choice there.
Yeah. Good play by Bordeaux to. He's going to throw, but he says, "Oh, I better step on this base," and that did allow the runner to make it safely
to get that lead run. That was very smart play on his part.
So now there's 1 out.
And now up is Nolan. Yeah, that's number 2.
So Rowe, yeah.
Yeah, Nolan Rowe is up, and Nolan's having a pretty good night. He's got 3 RBIs, and he is 2 for 4 with 2 singles.
And he swung and missed at the first pitch. So he settles in for the next one, so 0-1. And he'll hit to center field. Atencio reaches up and grabs it for the out. That looked like it was going to drop in for a base hit, but Atencio grabbed it out of the air. That's out number 2. So 2 away and 1 on.
And let's see, this is
2 in, number 30. Number 30, Jerry.
And number 30 is Ty Picini, Picini.
First pitch, he'll swing and he'll pop one out to center field there. Atencio will take a few steps over to his right, glove it for the out, lose his hat, but that'll do it for the Vikings here in the 6th, and they take a 12-1 lead here. Now, this is Mason Web TV powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Head to the bottom of the 6th inning to play, 12-1.
Yeah, North Mesa is going to need to score 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th to keep the game going into the 7th.
Yeah.
North Kitsap had 2 runs on 3 hits, left 1 on, no errors by North Mason. And now up is number 8, and that is Will Broughton. And Will is 0 for 2. 0 for 2.
0 for 2, okay.
Sorry about that.
He waits for the first pitch from Mabruski, and it's going to be low, ball 1. And I'm really impressed with number 9.
Yes.
Wow.
Aside been pretty consistent with his velocity, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. He is, yeah. In the 80s, that was 81. This one outside for ball 2. A little bit faster, it looked like. Let's see what it posts out on the radar gun here. Here's the next pitch on the way. Swing and a foul tip for strike 1. 82. Yeah, he's consistent. I don't think he's gotten anything lower than 80.
No.
Here's the 2-1 to Broughton. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
They're swinging late.
82 again. Boy, he is consistent. So here's the 2-2 to Broughton. Fastball again. That's a little bit low for ball 3. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just impressed with this young man. Here's the kick and the little ground ball. That's going to go foul. Count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. I cannot even imagine. I worked with a young man several years ago who, when he played baseball, he said he faced a pitcher that was 99 miles an hour, and it was scary. I could not imagine. Not at all. Here's a pitch on the way. That's just going to be a little bit outside. There is a walk. So Broughton will head to first base. So 1 on. And nobody out. Here
and now up is
Zabraykoff.
Yeah, he is 0 for 2.
Takes ball 1. He's the pitcher now. Started at first base, now he's pitching. Here's the 1-0 fastball again inside. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Outside for ball 3. Just a bit outside. Keep thinking of the movie Bull Durham. So 3 balls, no strikes to Zabraykoff. Runner at first base, that's William Broughton. Takes his lead there at first. Here's the pitch on the way. There's a strike down the middle of the plate for 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the kick and the pitch. That's going to be another walk. So the Bulldogs have runners at first and second now. Nobody out.
And now up is your center fielder, Caden Atencio, and Caden is 0 for 2. I enjoyed watching him play basketball.
Atencio?
Yeah, he did. I think he played.
No, but he
did.
He? No.
He did not.
No, he was in the football team.
McCormick did.
Yeah, there's a ground ball chopper. It's going to be gloved there. Throw to third for the out on Broughton for one away. Good play there.
Yeah.
By, I believe it was Elton.
I think I was thinking of McCormick.
You are. So one away. The runners remain at first and second now.
And now up is Boston Stanley. And he is 0 for 1. Got hit by a pitch in 2 innings ago.
He'll smack the first pitch into the center field for a base hit. Here comes Sabreakov around third. He'll kind of come in to score. Atencio follows him, slides in under the throw, and 2 runs are in, making it to 12-3. There's your 2 runs, Jerry.
Yeah, 2 RBIs by Boston Stanley, and he scored
Broughton and Atencio.
That's right.
And Stanley's over there at second base with a double, and here is Rice coming to bat. Calvin Rice.
Yeah, and he's 0 for 2, Calvin is.
So
and I look forward to seeing Calvin play in the next few years. He'll be having his debut tonight, varsity-wise. That's great for him. And Boston Stanley, nice job. 2 RBIs.
He's on second base. So Rice will step in, wait for the pitch. It's a 12-3 ball game now. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's fouled straight back for strike 1.
So we will definitely be going into the 7th inning.
Yep. See if this could be a fantastic finish like the last game they played. I don't know. Didn't come back from this far down. They're down 2 runs. There's a step off. And Bobrovsky will get to Stanley back to second base. That look. Rice will step back in. So 2 in, 1 out, 1 on for the Bulldogs. Pitch on the way. That's going to be in the dirt. Stanley's going to do his dance back to second base.
Nice stop by the catcher.
Yeah. That's Wheeler. Doing a good job behind home plate with these balls coming at him at 80+ miles an hour. So 1-1 the count to Rice. There's a fastball right down the middle for strike 2.
Let's see what that one is.
Well, it'll be a minute.
83, I say.
He says 83. It comes in at 82.
Ah.
Missed it by 1. There's a swing and a foul off. Straight back. Jerry didn't even react to that one. That came back so fast. So 1 ball and 2 strikes remains the count. It is a 12-3 score. Bottom of the 6th inning. North Mason trying to mount a comeback here. They've got 2 runs in so far. Boston Stanley on second base. Calvin Rice, the batter for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch on the way. Nope, he's going to step off. Nope, that's a balk. So Stanley's going to hit the third. Bobrovsky knew that just as he did it. He knew it was happening. So Stanley's over at third base with 1 out. And Rice is...
And that was a good example of what Matt Carlton from Shelton was trying to explain to us.
Yeah.
What a balk is.
Well, but Bobrovsky knew it as soon as he did it. He knew it as soon as he did it. Here's a pitch. That one's a wild pitch. Gets over the head of the catcher. Stanley's going to come in, slide in, and score, making it...
on the wild pitch?
Yeah, on the wild pitch. It is a 12-4 now, and the bases are empty. And that's it. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're going to probably look at a pitching change here.
I don't know.
Well,
his control is a little off right now, but he's got the speed. And We'll see what happens here. 2-2 pitch. There's the strikeout, and that's out number 2 as Rice goes down looking. So 2 away, and 3 are in.
And now up is number 4, the shortstop, Dylan Perdot. And Dylan is 1 for 2, had a single back in the 3rd and a steal. A stolen base.
So I'll step in and wait for the pitch from Robotsky. A little high for ball 1. (12-4) now is the score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. There's another ball. If you hear what sounds like a gunshot off in the distance, well, it is, because there's a track meet going on in the Phil Pugh Stadium. Heard it a couple of times. Must be doing the sprints right now. Pitch on the way and a fly ball. That's going to go out of play up the first base line. So 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks, we got the Shelton Invitational. I'm looking forward to that.
Hey, you're working that one?
I am. I'm going to be doing the discus.
You're doing the discus this year. Okay.
Yeah. Girls and boys.
And there's another ball. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Perdot. 2 out, nobody on. 3 in for the Bulldogs here in the inning. Here's the kick and the throw again. Just a bit low for the ball 4, so Perdot is going to hit over to first base.
And now up, let's see, Leland Lopes is up. He's playing first base now, and he is 0 for 1, flew out to center field, and was hit by a pitch in 2 innings ago.
He'll step in and wait for Robotsky, and he'll ground one foul at the third base line. I get the strategy here, Jerry. Just swing. I think that's just what it is. Just swing. Ball's coming in, just swing. Make contact. See what you can do.
Well, they have been kind of 3 runs this inning.
Yep. Here's the 0-1 to Lopes. Swing and a miss on that one. Strike 2.
Oh, keeping them honest down there.
Yep. Throw over to first. Perdot back safely. Let's see what the speed on that was, if it'll come up. 82. Sure looks a lot faster than that, but it's 82.
I know.
Pitch on the way. Ooh, that was high and the inside. So 1-2 the count to Lopes. Again, Dylan Perdot over at first base takes his lead. 2 out. Pitch on the way. Fastball, ground ball. That's going to go foul at the first base line. The count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Like I say, just keep swinging. Yeah. As long as it's not coming at you, keep swinging, right? Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Center field. Coming in to get it on the run. What a catch out there by Gillespie. Wow. Actually, no, that was Piscini with the catch, and that'll end the inning. So the Bulldogs get 3, leave 1. It's now 12-4. We head to the 7th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. Seventh inning, 12-4 is our score.
And now we have a new hitter up, And this will be number 14, Dawson Anderson. And he was, again, Port Angeles. He was 1 for 3, had a double, and he also pitched.
Okay.
Pitched 6 innings against Port Angeles. Very effective.
Very effective, yeah. But he's going to be batting here, facing Sabrekov here in the top of the 7th, leading by 8 runs. Leading things off for Anderson, and he fouled the first pitch off. I like the chatter coming from the dugout, Jerry.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, lots of chatter, encouraging their teammates. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be high for ball 1.
If you want to hear chatter, listen to college women's baseball. I mean, they really get into it.
They get into it, yeah. Here's the next pitch on the way. A ground ball. That's going to be into left field for a base hit. And Anderson's on first base. The leadoff single.
Okay, so now we've got number 16.
Is that even on the sheet, Jerry? I don't know.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
It's, yeah. Yeah, it's Aaron Croach. Yeah, sorry about that. Aaron is 2 for 3, has 2 singles and a walk. Flew out to the third baseman the last time. Aaron Croach, who has been playing first base.
He swings at the second pitch. It's a fly ball infield. Sabrekov under it. Gets it right off the mound for the out. And that's 1 away. So 1 down and 1 on for the Vikings here in the top of the 7th. Brings up number 6.
And that will be
Wheeler.
Yeah.
The catcher. I'm wondering if Wheeler and Bobrovsky are a team.
Could be.
Very likely. So 1 out, 1 on for the Vikings here in the top of the 7th inning. Smack in the center field. That's going to get up against the fence there. And a throw in. Everybody's safe from that double.
So he advances his Aaron Groch over to third base. Nice stand-up double by Wheeler.
So 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out for the Vikings.
And now up is number 5.
Kim. Marcus Kim.
Yep, and Marcus had a single in the last inning.
Here's the pitch to him. Swing, and he'll fly that one into foul territory. Lopes out there to get it off the first base line for the out there. And that will be out number 2.
And now up is the Alex Elton. And Alex is your shortstop. Alex has had a pretty good night. He's had 2 hits and a walk. He is 2 for 4.
And he's a speedster on those base pads. Pitch on the way, he'll ground one right to third base. Oh, it's fair, but bobbled there, and then they'll tag the runner out, and that'll do it for the inning. Well, we hit no run is no run scores. Thank you, home plate umpire. We head to the bottom of the frame. Still 12-4. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
So some lineup changes for the Vikings here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We have a new pitcher, and that'll be Wheeler, who was catcher just a half inning ago. Catching now is going to be Rowe. Anderson is at first. Kim is at second. Elton at short. Third base has not been filled in yet. Oh, there it is. It is Gillespie. Millville in left field. Center field, Piscini. And Moore's in right. So you got all that, Jerry, or were you not even paying attention?
Well,
matter.
I'm just adding up all the hits right now.
I understand that. I'm just
want to make sure I got this correct.
I hope everybody else understood what I was saying. And leading things off for the Bulldogs here is Danner Jones.
Okay.
As soon as Wheeler's done with his warm-ups here. This is a really, I mean, these Vikings play just about everywhere. Obviously can play anything.
And Danner Jones is 0 for 2 so far in the game and has been playing third base.
So they got a lot of runs to make up here. Need a lot of base runners out there to force an extra innings game. Is that right? I don't think that's right, Jerry. Actually, this is Ethan Crawley, number 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Instead of Danner?
Yeah, so it's Ethan Crowley. A little hitch in that throw from Wheeler. Takes strike 1, however.
Crowley.
Okay. Crowley's the batter. See if it was just a mistake. Let's see if that's his mechanics from Wheeler. Watch him throw. Yeah, he's got a little hitch there.
Yeah.
And that's ball 1. He's throwing 75, though, miles per hour. Interesting mechanics here. See if he does it again.
Yeah.
He does. A little chopper is going to get back to Wheeler. He'll glove it and throw it over to first. Anderson will get the out there. That's 1 away for the Bulldogs. Having never pitched, I have no idea. So it's just interesting.
Yeah, he's not coming all the way through quickly enough.
And here's Skylar McLean with 1 out.
And Skyler is 1 for 3, had a single and an RBI back in the 3rd. Skylar McLean, second baseman.
Wow, the first pitch was a strike on the outside corner. So 0-1 to McLean. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Wow. So 0-2. Looks like William Broughton on the deck to follow McLean, who is behind in the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th inning. 12-4 score. Here's the pitch on the way. Another ball. So 2-2. Jerry's over there totaling his page here.
What's interesting is North Mason has 3 hits in this game.
Here's a little dribbler that's going to go off third base and foul.
Let's see how close I am.
Well, I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, North Kitsap has combined, 3 pitchers for 3 hits. So.
Well, officially they say 4.
What do they say? They say 4?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nope, you're right. 3. I read that wrong. Sorry.
Oh, they got it. They got it.
3 hits, 4 runs on 3 hits. That's what.
That is correct.
Okay. So the 2-2 to McLean. He'll line one right into the glove of Kim. Kim will throw over to first, and Anderson will get the out there. So 2 away for North Mason now.
And now up is Will Broughton. Will's been playing left field. Will got on by way of a walk back in the sixth inning. And he is 0 for 2.
So Wheeler's into his windup. First pitch to Broughton. Strike. Wow. Unconventional way of throwing. There's a swing, and that one's fouled off the catcher. It's kind of funny when they go racing for the ball that's behind the catcher. So 0-2 to Broughton. That one's fouled off. It's a game. It's a game here.
They're having a little bit of fun seeing who can get that ball first.
Well, Sabrekov doesn't look like he's too happy about it. Sabrekov doesn't look like he's too happy about it. He says, it's in my area. I'm going to get it. Here's the next pitch on the way. A swing and a miss, and that will do it for the Bulldogs, as that's out number 3. So that is your final score, 12-4. Take a timeout and be right back.
Yeah, I've got it.
Jerry will have the totals for you. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. Well, it's a final here in Belfair. The North Kitsap Vikings knock off the North Mason Bulldogs 12-4. Jerry, you got some totals for us?
I sure do. North Kitsap had 12 runs on 15 hits, 13 of those being singles and 2 doubles, and they had no errors. That's an interesting, no errors. Now, Alex Eaton had a single and a double. Spencer Gillespie had a single and triple. Tate Stearns had 2 singles. Nolan Rowe had 2 singles. Noah Sorensen had 2 singles. The pitcher, starting pitcher, Jonathan Bork had 2 singles. Aaron Groch had 2 singles. Grayson Pritchard had a single and a double. Chase McDaniel had a single, and Dawson Anderson had a single. So hopefully
run down some RBIs for you here. Rowe had 2 RBIs.
Okay.
Maville had 2 RBIs. What else we got? Oh, yes. Grouch had 2 RBIs. Pritchard had 3 RBIs.
Oh, yeah.
3 runs batted in. So that's pretty impressive right there. And several others with a single RBI. So
good.
It's been a pretty impressive team.
Yeah.
What do you got on North Mason?
Okay, on North Mason, I have 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, or 3?
4 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors officially.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
It was 3 errors.
I don't think so, but that's me. I always go give the.
I was debating on
that
one. I was debating on the one. Yeah, that's why I asked her there. Skylar McLean had a single. Boston Stanley had a single. 2 RBIs.
That's right.
Should be really noted.
Yeah.
I'm glad for him, especially after last night. And Dylan Bordeaux had a single and a steal, and he scored the first run. The other RBI went to, let's see.
McLean. Yeah, Skylar McLean had an RBI.
Okay, good. So
yeah, 1 for 4.
Okay.
Let's see here. Pitching. Well, the win went to.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Bork picked up the win for the Vikings. Let's see who they gave the loss to. They gave Lopes the loss, unfortunately. In his 3 innings, 7 runs, 6 earned, 9 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. For Lopes, for Bork, he struck out 6. Didn't walk anybody.
Yeah.
1 earned run on 2 hits. Yeah.
Yeah, I had him down for 6 strikeouts.
You'd think you'd give Wheeler the save. Would you give Wheeler the save? They don't have it on here. Would you give Wheeler the save?
You cannot give the save when you have that big a disparity.
Okay. All right.
It would have to be a lot closer.
A lot closer. All right. Well, there you go. Those are your totals. So I should probably get my handy sheet out that I haven't looked at all day. Next up for North Mason, they host Port Angeles on, next Tuesday. North Kitsap will play at Central Kitsap tomorrow. Back-to-back games for them, weather permitting, I imagine. Our next broadcast is Wednesday when the Shelton baseball team hosts Rochester. First pitch is 4:30. Our next North Mason broadcast is next Thursday when the fast pitch softball team hosts Kingston. Jerry, anything else to add?
Well, I'm happy to see that Boston Stanley did get that those 2 RBIs. That really made me pleased. And Leland Lopes got to play 3 different positions tonight.
He went left to right across the infield, from third to pitcher to first. That's very interesting. Okay.
And I was pleased with the catcher, the new catcher, taking the place tonight.
Mr. Rice.
We think he's a freshman, and
I believe so.
He's got a promising career. So good for him.
Okay. Well, that will do it for us here in Belfair. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with today's broadcast. Final score again, North Kitsap 12, North Mason 4. We'll talk to you next week. This has been high school baseball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I'm going to go use the restroom.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.